lie, lie, lie. And when he's done lying, to lie some more. When them lies are done, to keep on lying, because this is what this man does best, is not telling the truth. Get a load of this headline right here. George Santos declares truth still matters. That is so laughable as hell. Very much as he promises he's not going anywhere. Lord have mercy. That may be the only truthful thing the man said, that he gonna put up a fight and not leave his seat until it's time to run again, and hopefully he is defeated. But here we go. Rep. Santos claims he stayed right here where he is, despite numerous investigations. He said he holds strong. Groups investigating Rep. Santos. I'm surprised the whole show could take up all these groups, but the House Ethics Committee, the U.S. Attorney's Office for Eastern District of New York, Federal Election Commission, New York State Attorney General, District Attorney for Nassau County, Queen District Attorney, Brazilian officials. This is coming from Time. Now remember, Santos views himself very much as a victim. An interview with AP, he stated, "It's a hard job. If I said it was easy, I'd be lying to you." I cannot believe this dude is using the word. "I'd be lying to you." And I don't think that's what we want, right? I think the truth still matters very much. Well, you know what, Santos, it does matter. We just don't know if you know that it matters. How long can you tell the truth? He's received pushback in his own party. It took a long time for that pushback to come. Remember the interaction between him and Mitt Romney during Biden's State of the Union? Take a look.
He shouldn't be look, he's a sick puppy. He shouldn't be there. I didn't expect that he'd be standing there trying to shake hands with every senator and the president of the United States. Given the fact that he's under ethics investigation, he should be sitting in the back row and staying quiet.
It's called, let's call it what my grandma used to call it, more nerve than a brass a monkey. That's why he was shaking hands and doing all that stuff, because the man has no shame. Sisters and brothers, family and friends, he does not have a shame gene at all. But the latest news involving Santos, let's put this up. Sold yacht with a waterfall price, 19 million. Broker, George Santos. Just before his House election, Mr. Santos helped two of his largest donors reach a private deal on a $19 million boat, mixing his political and personal interests. Because all ethics investigations usually lead back to an expensive boat, right? All the time. Prosecutors and FBI agents have sought in recent weeks to question the new owner of the 141-foot super yacht, Raymond Tandilio, a Long Island auto dealer, about the boat and his dealings with Mr. Santos, including his campaign fundraising efforts. Even if Mr. Santos broke no laws, the deal as further evidence of an emergent narrative given by people in his political orbit, that Mr. Santos seems to use his campaign not only to win elected office, but also as a networking exercise to ingratiate himself with rich donors and enrich himself from those contacts. And of course, Mr. Santos has denied any wrongdoing. Now, Adrienne and DeJesus, put that quote, put that back up, that last one. I don't know, Adrienne. I mean, we can say that about most elected officials. I don't understand what they're saying right there. Can I just do that one more time? Even if Mr. Santos broke no law, the deal serves as further evidence of an emergent narrative given by people in his political orbit that Mr. Santos seems to use his campaign not only to win elected office, but also as a networking exercise to ingratiate himself with rich donors and enrich himself from those contacts. I mean, Adrienne, there's a tremendous number of elected officials in both houses who have ingratiated themselves and are leaving the Congress, both the Senate and the House of Representatives, wealthier than when they went in.
Absolutely, and I think that was their game plan. So it sounds like Santos read the job description and said, I can do this. Yeah, it's like, let's be real here. This is who this man is. And the fact that Trump hasn't been prosecuted for all his nonsense or held accountable in any way, that is why we have people like George Santos out here who are committing fraud in the open air and having absolutely no qualms and no shame about it and say, I'm not going anywhere. It's because we don't enforce the rules we have. So why should he? Actually, he decide to regulate himself? Get out of here. No, he's gonna take his money and his good times and have a good time.
Yeah, he is, and he's gonna be mighty fine. I see. I think it was Jackson White who said he need to leave the Congress and just go ahead and get a reality TV show because that would fit him so nicely. The man he's gonna have a big career after this in the Congress. If he makes it to 2 years or he doesn't make the 2 years, somebody is gonna pick him up. But Adrienne, I am with you, Miss Lawrence, in saying that he read the job description because that right there, and we're not making light of this and what things may be found out about him, whether or not he broke ethics laws, ethic violations, or the law itself. The fact of the matter is that paragraph that we just read together could fit any of the elected officials that are there, and far too many of them come to the people's house. Nobody's asking them to be paupers, but it's quite curious. Can we say insider trading, baby? It's quite curious.
On both sides.
On Santos like that, Adrienne. Stay on Santos. I'm not saying don't be on them, but y'all need to jump on a whole bunch of other of them folks up there too. They won't even change the policies that will not allow them to do insider trading, and then they with a straight face, some folks coming up against Santos like that.
The nerve.
Yeah, the nerve.
The nerve.
More nerve than the brass a monkey. All right, y'all.